Hello Aries, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 29th of November through to the 5th of December 2021. Or thereabouts. The universal timing is fluid. It's a lot more fluid than the more rigid earth-based timing. But I've pre-shuffled the cards in readiness for you. But just to say, it is a general reading, so take what resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate, then at this time it must be focusing on somebody else's, perhaps a strong storyline. But the energies are still there for you, Aries, to a greater or a lesser degree. I feel the energies focus on the storyline that needs to be heard at this particular time. But of course we've got all different storylines going on in our lives, haven't we? But anyway, enough said. I'll just put these to one side and I'll do a final shuffle of the Oracle of Visions for you now. Alright then Aries, right, we have number 26 here, and this is talking about past and the future, a fresh start. So we can see the books here are blank, there's nothing written on the pages, and this is reflecting that this is a time of writing your story now, perhaps a new story, a new beginning, a new journey, considering the past, what's gone, and then starting to think about the future. But the pages are yet to be written by yourself. Right, Aries, and then we have number 33, and this talks about patience, being patient and waiting for the right move now. You see the kingfisher just very still, very patient, waiting for the right time to dive in to catch his fish. So this is very much, a time of just being patient a little while longer. Bide your time, before stepping out. Whatever that means for you, Aries. But it's very much a time of, very much a time of, it's like the eve before the event. A time of contemplation, reflecting on the past, planning which way you're going in the future. It's a lovely time of some form of a pause to reflect. So it's quite a lovely time actually. I always liken this to if you go into a restaurant and order a meal, and when you're waiting for that meal to come, I sometimes feel it's the best time before the actual meal gets to you. I think it's the excitement and anticipation of what is to come. Alright, I'll just do a final shuffle now for you of the Tarot of Dreams. So we have the heart of your reading, Aries, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else your guides would like to say to you at this time. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Ten of Wands, and this is about releasing a burden, releasing a great responsibility that's been weighing you down, Aries. Time to release that now, time to drop the wands. And then a final shuffle of the Light Seers Tarot. Yes, and we have the Chariot here. So this is, things are going to start to go forward. You're going to take the reins of your life and steer the carriage in the direction that you want to go now, Aries. This is a card of triumph and success also. Okay, right. At the heart of your reading, Aries, we have the death and transformation card, and we have the moon energy. Something is ending, coming, something's got to be shed. We have the snake of wisdom here. But something has to be shed for the snake to grow. The snake has to shed its skin to be able to grow and evolve and flourish. And that's what this is saying to you now, Aries, that something's got to be shed now. Something's got to be released so that you can grow and flourish and evolve and move on. And it could be that something has got to come to an end now. And I feel we've already seen that, haven't we, with the Ten of Wands here, a time of release. But the clarifier is the moon, and the moon is very much, it's a Pisces energy, Pisces Cancer. But the moon is saying there's something that's not clear. You're not seeing something clearly at the moment. Something's a bit blurred in your vision at the moment. So, you know, you need to get some clarification possibly about what this transformation energy is to do with. It's unclear at this time for you. Perhaps it's unclear how it's going to pan out, what it's going to look like. Because, of course, we have already seen this. You know, there's nothing written on the books yet. So there's a little bit of a lack of clarity at the moment about how things are going to go forward. So at the root of this situation, Aries, we have the King of Coins and we have the Knight of Wands. The King of Coins is this is an earth energy. This is very much Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But the King of Coins is very pragmatic, very stable, secure energy. This is somebody who has their feet firmly planted on the ground. This could be to do with a business owner, somebody who works for themselves, or it could be an employer. But it's somebody who's very good with money, managing money, dealing with practical matters. Sometimes it can just be the pure energy of the King of Coins. It's not gender specific, Aries. So something to do with work, money, career, practical matters. However, what we've got as a clarifier, we've got your energy here. It's the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is very much about you beating your own drum, beating your drum, you know, taking control, getting others to dance to your beat now. The Knight of Wands can sometimes be about moving home, a change of environment. For some of you, this could be about moving from one employment to another, or from one employer to another. It could be bringing creativity, passion, movement and change into a work situation. So take it how it resonates with you, Aries. So the past influences, we have the Tree of Life and the Knight of Cups. The Tree of Life, this is about our connections in our lives. Connectivity, it can be family connections, ancestral connections sometimes, connections at work, within the community. But it's definitely about how we are all connected with each other, and how important our social connections are. And wherever we start from, as we're growing and, you know, and developing, we build up with our connections. It's like scaffolding, building up layer after layer after layer. And that happens naturally. So there's something about connections, or a connection. I feel it's something to do with family. And then the Knight of Cups. Delivering a message that was meaningful for your heart, because this is a past influence, remember. So there's something that very heartfelt. It could have been a message of love perhaps, that was delivered. But it's a message that was meaningful for your heart. And it could have been for some of you that whatever this message was that was, you know, delivered to you, it could have been to do with family. It could have been to do with a very close connection that you have. So this is either yourself delivering this message of love to somebody you're very closely connected to, or this was somebody else who delivered this message to you. Aries. So what are you thinking about at the moment? Well, we have the Queen of Coins now. So we've got a king and a queen on the table here. All right, so we've got the Queen of Coins now. Again, very earth-based, practical energy. Very trustworthy, very genuine, stable energy here, male or female. But, and this is what you're thinking. You're thinking about a Queen of Coins energy. But there's some form of conflict here. Now, you could be in a conflict with a Queen of Wands energy. Or this could be a Queen of Wands energy creating inner conflict for yourself. Could be a combination of external conflict creating inner conflict. And it's somebody that I feel, I don't know, I just feel we've got a partnership here. This could be a relationship. But there's some form of conflict. It may be in a conflict. There's somebody delivered a message of love here to this close connection. Either the Queen of Coins or the King of Coins delivered a message of love, I feel, in the past. But that's created some form of conflict. So something having to be shared ended for somebody to grow, but it's unclear at this time. And of course, it's an open book at the minute. It's blank pages to be filled in, and it's having patience and choosing the right time. So going forward, we have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Swords. And the Nine of Cups, this is wish fulfillment, having blessings coming true, wishes coming true. It's only one cup away from the Ten of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment. So this is something about blessings, about wishes coming true going forward. However, I feel for somebody or for a few of this is going to lead to some form of somebody's going to leave the battlefield here. There's been a lot of conflict, I feel, difficulties and conflict, and somebody's wish fulfillment is going to lead, I feel it's going to lead to a separation for some of you or for somebody, because it's too difficult. This situation has become too difficult. As in life, there are winners and there are losers. Somebody's going to feel pleased about leaving this battlefield. Somebody else, it's going to cause them some form of a headache, you know, it's some form of mental conflict and worry. All right, so I don't know, you know, choose which one it is who you can associate with here, Aries. And it can be a combination, you know, with the Five of Swords. You know, the Five of Swords can, in its truest form, be about somebody who needs to win at all costs. Somebody who has a large ego. All right, but I feel in this particular depiction, it's not so much about that. It's just the battles that have been raging here, the conflict, the arguments, it's just become too much. And you both need to leave the battlefield. I feel that's what this is saying. It's time for that to finish. But it's going to be a wish. It's going to be a blessing for one or both. It's going to be a blessing. And it's going to enable wishes to become fulfilled. So what would your guides like to say to you now, Aries? Well, we have the Three of Wands and the Page of Swords. And the Three of Wands, this is waiting now for your ship to come in. And that very much links in with the first two cards, which was about reflecting on the past, getting ready to write your story going forward. But timing, you know, being patient and waiting for the right time. And I think we can. That's very much the energy of the Three of Wands. After a lot of hard work, perhaps difficulties, heartache, but plans have been put into place now. You just got to wait, time of waiting, for your ship to come in, for things to come in now, for the better for you. Yes, and it's waiting for this, a message I feel, the Page of Swords. A message being delivered that's going to bring in a light bulb moment, that's going to bring in a piece of knowledge that's going to be very advantageous for you. And this is what you're waiting for. You're waiting for information to come in now. Right, I'm just going to conclude the reading now for you, Aries. So could we have two final messages for Aries, please, to conclude this reading? Two final messages for Aries, please. It's getting dark here already in the UK. It's sort of just gone mid-afternoon and it's starting to get dark already. The days are getting shorter and colder as well. Alright Aries, here we have the Gates of Triumph, success expands in your life, Mystic Healer, healing energy flows through you. So here we are, you've just got to go a bit further. Look, you're not quite there, but you've just got to go a bit further and you'll be going through the archway, through the Gates of Triumph. A new dawn is awaiting for you. Success expanding in your life. Beautiful. And Mystic Healer. You are a natural healer. Aries, healing energy flows through you. So the healing energy being sent down for you from the universe. But also, as you fill up with this healing energy, people around you will feel it and it's going to help them with their healing also. So a lot of healing around for you at this time, Aries. I'm going to leave it there. I hope whoever this was for that you've enjoyed the reading and it's given you some support and clarity with your situation. But good luck going forward and I do hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.